Hey everybody, it's Eric and Jerry from the Shooter's Value. Today we are going to be doing a review of our AR-15's. We actually have the same AR-15. It is the MMR Tactical. It stands for Mossberg Modern Rifle Tactical. So this is an AR-15 made by Mossberg. This AR-15 right here is Jerry's. This AR-15 right here is mine. Jerry got his gun at about the height of kind of the last gun scare where, you know, prices for guns were kind of skyrocketed. He still ended up getting his gun from Sportsman's for $7.99, so it was $800. I bought mine a little bit later. It was online, and I got mine for $630. Mine also came with a rear iron and a front iron sight, which was kind of a cool added bonus. So what I'm going to go over here, now that we've discussed the price, because these are considered a budget AR-15, is all the features that you get with that price and with this gun. Okay, so looking at Jerry's rifle here, Jerry has the quad rail on it. This actually came on it. It's a free-floating quad rail. It's a 10-inch. It is metal. It's not like a plastic. I actually have seen that they make plastic quad rails. So this is not a plastic quad rail. It's a metal quad rail. It's free-floating. The gas block is a low-profile gas block in there. And then it does also come with this really nice grip. So this grip, I know it seems weird, but is a super added feature when it comes to your rifles. Most AR-15s come with that straight down grip, which just sucks. It's terrible. This is actually has a very nice width on it. It has good texturing here. It comes with an extended, kind of the trigger guard there. It's that oversized trigger guard. And it also has this very nice curve here, kind of that beaver tail in a sense, for your kind of webbing in your thumb there, and it feels really comfortable. So this grip is a major bonus. It also has a slot underneath where you can actually store things, which is another nice little feature if you have wrenches or batteries or who knows what. So that's the grip. Comes with the free-floated quad rail. It also comes with a standard barrel. A lot of the AR-15s you're seeing in this price point come with those like skinny pencil barrels. So it's a really nice option that it comes with the standard heavy barrel. Doesn't get as hot nearly as fast, shoots a little better. So one downside to this barrel though is it's not chrome lined. So Jerry and I are both recreational shooters. I don't think that we shoot nearly enough rounds to really have to worry about the barrel wearing out. I think that it's going to last us plenty long, and if it ever does wear out, then I think we'll just deal with it at the time and get a new barrel if that ever happens. It also comes with a nice muzzle brake on it. Some other nice features that are coming on this gun at the price point is it does come with dust covers. A lot of guns you're seeing in this kind of the budget AR-15, they do not come with dust covers. I think it's nice. I don't know, I mean, when you're shooting and you're out and run around in the desert or whatever, I mean, the dust cover's usually open anyways because you're shooting, but it is nice to be able to close it up, when traveling or whatnot, and just to make sure you're keeping dust out, I guess. So, nice feature. It does not have the forward assist. So there is no forward assist. Doesn't bother Jerry or I at all because we both have never had a need for one, and I've never actually talked to somebody that's ever had to use one. So not having a forward assist, it's not a big deal to either of us. So those are kind of the basic features you're getting with the gun. Again, really nice. You're getting this this grip, really nice free-floated quad rail, free-floating rails, nice thick barrel, and dust cover. Alright, and the best part about AR-15s, which everybody knows, is how customizable they are. So again, Jerry and I both have on the Magpul stocks. I have mine in FDE, he went black. Jerry is currently running a UTG red dot and a 3x magnifier on it. So that's what he has there. And he also has the Magpul MBUS sights, rear and front on it. We both have PMags, love those, they're great. Jerry also has this cool vertical grip. It's really nice, you can kind of swing the arm there for kind of however, whatever fits you. Or depending on what you're doing, maybe you need it up, it's just a really nice thing. Jerry loves it. On my gun, coming forward, we have very different setups as far as optics go. I already said Jerry has the red dot plus magnifier going with the backup sights. I have a scope. My scope is a primary arms 1:6 scope. Highly recommend this scope, and I will be doing a very in-depth review of this because it rocks. We both are rocking P-Mags, and we love these. They're great. Everybody loves them. We both have some sort of bad lever. Jerry actually has the bad lever. I have the Troy lever on mine. Moving into the forend is where our guns vary quite a bit. I've actually taken off the quad rail and added a VTAC 9-inch rail on it in FTE again, obviously. I wanted something a little slimmer, a little bit lighter weight, and I have also added the Magpul MOE grip vertical on it. I did get this one. I do not have a piece of rail underneath. This actually attaches directly to the rail, so you can do that with the VTAC rail and the Magpul vertical grip. So, you know, I think the great thing about both these guns is that, you know, we've been able to add a lot of things, you know, really customize them to the way we want. We're still at a very good price point, you know, for our guns. You know, my gun right now, I mean, I've done a lot of it. This rail was, you know, kind of expensive, but, you know, all I had to do was buy the rail and put it on. I didn't have to get a low profile gas block. I didn't have to mess with any of that stuff. You know, I'm sitting right now, scope included, at about $1,100, maybe $1,150, which I think for an AR with what I have is a really good price. I know Jerry is actually probably sitting at maybe
Probably about the same.
Maybe $1,000, $1,050. So I mean, we both have awesome guns for $1,100. You know, I mean, you can buy those Colts out there, the low model Colt. You're spending $1,100, $1,000, and you have to upgrade everything from there. I mean, starting a gun out at a low price and then customizing it to something that you really want and not breaking the bank. You know, that's what we're about here at the channel. That's what, you know, we both like to do for shooting. So I think we've done a very good job doing that. So Jerry's going to go over some of the shooting features as far as how many rounds we've shot through them and all the reliability with them. So I'll let Jerry take it from here.
All right, so like Eric said, price point wise, the Mossberg MMR it's excellent. First off, it comes with a lot of the features that a lot of guys are going to be upgrading to anyways. And not to mention that it gives you, at the price point that it's at, it gives you the freedom to be able to spend a little bit more on some additional accessories. You know, maybe get the kind of optics that you want to do. You know, get the, you know, kind of the vertical foregrip if you want to go that route, or the Magpul AFG. Gives you that freedom with that price point. Now, all that to say, a gun that has awesome accessories and, you know, looks awesome is only as good as it looks if it's not reliable. So, you know, if it doesn't go bang every time you pull that trigger, if it fails to eject rounds or fails to feed rounds, then it's just a really expensive wall ornament. So, knowing that, we have put these two rifles through a lot of rounds. I would say we've done probably well over 5,000 rounds in the last year. Just taking it out to the range, running 500-600 rounds through them at a time. And so we've ran some brass case stuff through them. And we've also ran a ton of steel. I would say probably 90%, 95% of what we've run through these rifles is going to be either your Russian Tula ammo, or which is going to be steel cased, or the Wolf ammo. And we've ran through both the box primers and the Burden primers, and with little to no issue, really. I mean, the only issue that we've come across so far to date is I had purchased some ammunition from a buddy of mine. He was actually kind of a friend of a friend. So I picked up this ammunition from this guy. He's a friend of a friend. He let me know. He said, "Hey, you know, I picked up this ammunition, and honest to God, I couldn't even tell you what the ammunition was now. Looking back, I know it was in like a blue box with some language on it. I didn't know. I just could see that it said 223 on it, and I think it was 55 grain. But at any rate, he said, I'm having trouble with my Mini 14. It's not extracting out, and so I'm done with this ammo. And I said, well, you know what, my MMR pretty much eats anything I throw at it, so, you know, I'll pick this up off your hands. And he gave me a smoking deal on it. So we went out to the range and tested it out. The first round did not eject. We looked in there, the brass was just still in place, and so we popped the round out, ran another round through it, and we had been shooting that day already. We had probably gone through 200 rounds through this, through my MMR here, and second round of this new mystery ammo, same thing. It just didn't eject out. The round fired. Needless to say, I was done with that ammunition after that. And we got the round out, and I don't know, I guess maybe it just wasn't pressurized properly. It was expanding a little bit too much and just filling up the chamber. So at any rate, I went out and bought kind of a heavy duty extractor spring just to be safe. But you know, other than that, we've not ran into any issues, and I've probably put another 1,700 rounds through it since that particular experience. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up our in-depth review of the Mossberg Modern Rifle Tactical, or the MMR. Bottom line is, these rifles are super reliable. Price point wise, they're just exactly where I needed them to be, where Eric needed it to be, and you know, I've just been super impressed with mine. I know that you know, with my current configuration, the way that I have it set up, I know that I like it. It's comfortable for me, and most importantly, if you know, something goes bump in the night, or you know, if push comes to shove and I have to defend my family with this rifle, I know and I feel confident that this is going to get the job done, which honestly, that's the most important thing.
Yeah, I totally agree, Jerry. Not only is it a super inexpensive gun to purchase, so you can make those add-ons to customize it to make it the way you want, but you are getting a very reliable rifle, which is always the number one goal. You know, I've shot about, through mine, I think 25, maybe 3,000 rounds, and I actually haven't shot any brass through mine. All the brass has been shot through Jerry's, so mine has all been steel case Tula because I want to shoot, and that's what I can afford to shoot. I can get bulk boxes of that for pretty cheap, so zero issues with the gun. So I highly recommend this gun. I think it's a gun that everybody can afford. If they really want to get an AR-15, this is something that they're going to get a great value for their dollar. So couldn't agree more.
So if you guys are interested in checking out the Mossberg Modern Rifle, feel free to go online, do some research. There's a couple of online retailers that have just some really good deals, depending on, you know, what time of year it is that you're looking. But also Sportsman's has it. That's where I personally got mine. I also did see it at Cabela's. So major big box retailers are also carrying these. Yeah, you will not be disappointed. Like Eric said, everyone can afford one of these. So yeah, just, you know, check it out.
Okay guys, and as always, you know, thanks for watching the videos. We really appreciate it. Check out our other videos we have. Be looking for more reviews. I know we're going to do some reviews about, you know, I'm going to do a review about my scope here. I know Jerry's going to do some of his, you know, gear he has on his. He's going to do some reviews of those specific items, so be looking for those in the future. Like the videos, comments, tell us what you think, and subscribe. Thanks.